welcome to Helix High School, where we're getting closer to the big D1 semifinal. The Titans hosting the Scotties of Helix. Just a quick reminder, this is how the night works tonight, 10:45. You will have highlights exclusively of this ball game. We call it the PPR First and 15. Why? Because it lasts 15 minutes long and it focuses just on the game of the week. Then at 11 p.m., it is the granddaddy of them all, the final one-hour episode of the Pigskin Report, Season 20. Don't miss it, because we're going to have all 6 Silver Pigskin finalists, as well as Shamar Martin in studio. Right now, we are joined by 2 finalists in respective categories. Michael Shawcroft, immediately to Bert's left, is up for Defensive Player of the Year. And to his left is Christopher Alvarado. He's up for the Iron Hog, which is awarded annually to the top interior lineman. Gentlemen, thank you for spending time with us. Michael, this game is going to feature 2 great linebackers. You're one of the 2. Do you spend a lot of time watching Josh McCurdy, even though I guess you'll see him when you're on the offensive side of the ball, right?
Yeah, so I spent a lot of time, he was their best defense player. So, when we're in offensive meetings, that's who our main focus is to get after right now and make sure we block them.
Christopher, I see you're showing off the ab work in the offseason.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a good look. You're actually, you know what? I did a previous game with you, and I just loved how you had that leadership on the sideline. I think some of your team was starting to get down. I think it was the Saints game, and you just picked everybody up. Do you take great pride in that, or is that part of your thing?
Of course. I mean, always being raised up from the guys above me, they always taught me to, be a great leader on the field first before any, physical activity or whatever. So I take pride in being a leader. 100%.
You have this gaudy statistic that whenever they run to when Helix runs to your side of the formation, it's like you average 11 yards per play. How is that possible?
Hey, all creds to my running back, Elia Noah. He's just an amazing athlete.
So you're really the offensive weapon, not Noah, that we knew about. All right. Yeah. And you know what? We were talking about McCurdy earlier. He's kind of like a middle linebacker, like Mike Singletary, and you're more the outside, like Derek Thomas, Lawrence Taylor type. What's the difference in the game with that? He has a lot more room to get, and you're kind of stuck on one side?
Last year was my big year playing outside. I was mainly an outside. This year I moved inside the box a little bit more, and, we just have different tendencies, different playing styles. He's more of a bigger, physical, downhill kind of guy where I can, I move around a lot more and I fly around to the ball.
Michael, it's been a weird year for Helix. You guys are not used to having as many losses as you've had this season. How have you guys handled that emotionally?
As all great teams do, they're going to have a down year, and that's just what it is. And, a good thing our down year is still, still Division I playoffs. That's something that Helix is credited for. So
well said. Well, gentlemen, take those microphones off. You can get back to your team. We'll see you Tuesday. You both are up for big awards. Are you preparing your acceptance speeches?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll see you at the gala. And right now, we are going to send it to Rick Willis, who's standing by in the North Country. Take it away, Rick.
All right, thank you very much. Yes, our North County game of the week brought to you by Giraffe Republic, a Division II matchup between Valley Center as they host Amira Mesa. This one should be a good one. Both teams, 5 losses between the both of them. How about 22 wins between all of them? Now, you're looking at a gentleman. That right there is German. He is going to entertain you. At 6:30 p.m., he knows tons of Michael Jackson. That's what's so great about high school football. It's not just the football. It's guys like German that make this so special. And I'll tell you what, he has 2 Michael Jackson songs, 1 Bruno Mars song, and I know a Michael Jackson fan. That would be Brandon Stone.
Folks, this is going to be a fun one. D4 semi, Sarah and Kearney right here in the heart of San Diego, and I got a guy that's a heart of the Comets running attack. D. Jones, you're excited for this game tonight. Tell me a little bit what you think about Sarah, their attack, and what you guys can do to stop it.
They're definitely a passing team. I think that our DBs can cover their receivers, and our defense, we've been known to shut teams out. So I think tonight we'll definitely have a test because we haven't really played a whole bunch of passing teams. But I think we can do it. Quarterback Timmy, he's really good.
That's right. You used to play Pop Warner, right?
Yes, sir. With Santa Cougars.
All right. So we're going to play a little game. Come on over here, Elliot. We're going to play 3 Comet multis. Show me the football. Deuce, I got 10 seconds. Deuce. No, you're not Deuce. Jeez. Why call you Deuce? Anyway, they got 15 seconds. They're going to shuffle the ball around. And if you can figure out which one of them has it behind their back, I'll give you a Jersey Mike sandwich, okay? Right. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Shuffle it up. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Exciting times. All right, are they going to flip it? Are they going to flip it? What do you guys got? Show me. Show us. Go ahead, flip over. Who's got it?
Jaden has it.
Let's see. He's got it. All right, there's your sandwich. And now I have the pride to turn it over to my good friend, Matt Gilson. Hi, Matt.
Hey, Brandon, good to see you again. Matt Gilson, pinch hitting for Maddie Sinclair tonight in the East County. Nice to be back with all of you guys. And, you know, having my own little reunion out here. And speaking of reunions, we have one tonight between Christian and Morse in the East County Game of the Week, brought to you by El Cajon Ford. You know, both of these teams play in the Eastern League, and so they met just over a month ago in league play. In that game, Morse went up 8-0 on the opening drive on a TD run by Isaiah Thompson. After that, quarterback Owen Easley from Christian threw 3 interceptions, some great defensive play by Morse, and nobody scored until the final 8 minutes of the game. But Easley redeemed himself with 2 touchdown runs for Christian as they came back all the way for a 14-8 win. They went on to win the Eastern League, and they're the #1 seed tonight. Morse coming in as the #5 seed here in Division 3. So a lot of fireworks expected tonight. Should be more points on the scoreboard than last game, just the 14-8. We'll have it all coming up for you. Right now, we'll throw it over to Soderbro.
Thanks, Matt. We are halfway there to Central Union High School as the Spartans take on the Santa Fe Christian Eagles in the D3 semifinal matchup. Spartans feature a quarterback, Daniro Osuna, top 3 in passing touchdowns and passing yards. They also feature a running back, Joshua Medina, 957 rushing yards, great balanced attack. And, we're experiencing some difficulties. I think we're going to need to pull over. Bro, we're going to send this one over to you.
Hey, Bo. Actually, hopefully we have Soderbro signal back in just a little bit. It's lost, but I will take it from here for now. I'm here at Mesa College getting ready for this Division I semifinal matchup between the Mission Hills Grizzlies and St. Augustine Saints. I'm joined now by head coach of Mission Hills, Chris Hauser. Coach, thank you so much for joining me.
Great to be here. Thank you.
So last year, you guys faced Helix in the finals. You have the potential to maybe do that again next week. How have you guys been preparing for this game?
Well, you mentioned Helix. They're in their own world right now. It's all about St. Augustine. So to be in this game, we really are stoked out of our minds, you know, coming in as the 9th seed, and we're playing good football right now. So this is going to be a fun matchup for us. We see these guys as one of the better teams, if not one of the best teams in San Diego County. So we're embracing this challenge, and we had a good work week, and we're happy to be here and play football.
And what is, like, one thing that Saints does really well that you guys are especially, like, ready to try and, you know, fight against tonight?
They swarm the football on defense. They crowd the box. There's a bunch of guys at the line of scrimmage, and they make it challenging for you because they get after you with a lot of pressure often. So hopefully we can find a crease in there or hit something down the road and get some points somehow tonight.
All right, awesome, Coach. Thank you so much for joining me. Appreciate it. Paul, I will send it back over to you.
All right, thank you very much, Allison. Just a quick reminder that we will be posting behind-the-scenes content that we call Hogcasts immediately after the games are over. Besides providing you the very best and highlights, we provide interesting backdoor stories that you might not know about unless you follow the Prep Picks report. Take, for instance, this is Ted Mendenhall a couple weeks ago at Rancho Bernardo. Take a listen.
Coach, tell us a little bit about your day-to-day duties here with RB.
Again, Coach Ross Blaine, work with outside linebackers. The main focus here, we moved to a 3-4 defense early this year, and just trying to get those outside linebackers understand their techniques, proper reads, proper keys, especially with a new defense. So with that group, it's been an extraordinary year, watching them maturation process throughout the season get better and better.
I've never noticed the PPR Hogcast symbol before. That's very good. You know, I was just thinking, this is one of those years, the CIF go to the open division, cut it down to 4 teams. This is actually one of the years where a 5, 6, 7, or 8 seed might make some noise because of the way this season played out.
Exactly.
Well, thank you.
Well, yeah, thank you. I'm still worried about Allison because the rest of the girls obviously got invited to a party and she didn't tonight because the rest of them are off. I don't know what's going on. I'm worried for her. I feel bad for her.
Well, you didn't have to point it out. She probably didn't even notice that. All right, we're going to have much more as the show continues. The 5 o'clock newscast has sadly concluded, but the good news is the 6 p.m. KUSI News is about to begin. We hope to hear from everyone coming up in the 6 p.m. hour. Stay tuned, please.